June 20th, we had just approached the 4-year anniversary of then 15-year-old child who was killed by members of a gang in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. So, June 20th, 2018, 10:30 p.m., 15-year-old child left his apartment to meet with a friend. While out, he noticed 4 vehicles and became alarmed. They were following him. He began to run and was chased for several blocks by gang members occupying the vehicles. The child, Guzman Feliz, he sought refuge in a bodega at Bathgate Avenue and East 183rd Street in Belmont, Bronx, near his residence. We are approaching that bodega. It's right on the corner there, where it says grocery. That's the bodega. We're going to give you a better shot. There it is, along with Junior's mural right next to the bodega shop. The store owner and others, they witnessed the attack, but it's been documented that they initially prevented Junior from hiding behind the counter, being really at first unsure precisely what was occurring. So there was a storm of these kids coming into the grocery store, and the owner had no idea what was happening. After recognizing Junior and just seeing his fear, the store owner relented and allowed him behind the counter. But Junior, nevertheless, was spotted by one of the gang members, who then proceeded to drag him outside, where 3 others waited. I'm sorry for the shaky camera. Couldn't get into the store. A lot of activity in and out of that store. Just in the neighborhood was really a lot of just activity going on, and filming inside the store didn't have the greatest. Apologize for the camera as it was falling off the mount here. So this whole incident, it was captured on closed circuit TV inside the shop. I will give you a glimpse of the video at the end of this video, as well as on cell phone video taken from an overhead angle by a resident of one of the building's upper floors. That cell phone video, and here you see Junior being dragged out of the grocery store after the gang members caught up with him in the grocery store, and they dragged him out of the grocery store. The cell phone video shows a dozen or more males arriving and departing at the scene. Bodega's surveillance footage shows several men just stabbing Guzman with large knives and machetes, and it's sick and heinous. The video shows, eventually the video would show Guzman trying to re-enter the store, but it appeared like he was sent outside after he went in. After he was attacked and stabbed with a machete, everyone ran away. He went back into the store, and we come to find out that he was trying to get help, and the store owner just told him, listen, just your best bet is just to go up the hospital, which is 1 block away. So that's where we see him stumbling out, and you will see that video, and I'll show you where the hospital was. So as he's running up to get himself some help, as soon as it's about a block up, we'll take that trip there momentarily. It's about a block up, and as soon as he gets to the gate of what St. Barnabas Hospital. He collapses and he dies right there. Just 15 years old, man. According to it came out that one of on Snapchat, there you see Guzman leaving the grocery store, is about to run. This is after he's already hurt. He's about to run up to the hospital to get some help. And we're going to see here, this is the drive up to the hospital. The hospital is straight up ahead. Right there, you see that post with the 3 windows, that little box, that box to the side of the truck there, that box, that's like a gate. The patrolman sits there. That's where he collapsed, right after that light. Here's the video. And there you see him collapsing, sadly. So it comes out on social media that the killing was, someone confessed that the killing was a case of mistaken identity. Initial reports indicated that the incident was sparked by a sex video involving a gang member's niece and a curly-haired male teenager who looked very similar to Guzman Feliz. However, these reports had nothing to do with the case. It had nothing to do with the case that came out later, too. Apparently, it was later discovered that the video was a prank, and it was recorded long before the killing. The gang apologized for the killing to the victim's family on social media. In addition, the gang later expelled the killers from the gang as a result of the mistaken identity killing. So, police indicated, though, that all the alleged killers mistakenly believed that Guzman was a member of a rival gang. So, you know, it's just a sad case. And the child had no ties to gang activity. The Bronx DA clarified that. The boy was 15 years old. He aspired to be a detective. Was a member of the NYPD Explorers Program, which is a group for youths interested in law enforcement careers. The funeral here in the Bronx was attended by thousands. The pallbearers were attired in New York Yankees jerseys as a nod to Guzman's favorite baseball team. After his death, the NYPD established a scholarship in Guzman's name. And, you could see the mural being painted in front of the grocery store here. So, sad, very sad. Just death by machete and stabbing. And it just seems to be a combination of mistaken identity, and they thought that he was a member of a rival gang. The 14 suspects were arrested in connection of the death, and between all were members of a Dominican gang, and between the ages of 18 and 29.
Desperate dash, the teen emerging into view under the streetlights of Bathgate Avenue as a white Acura and another car are right on his heels, 2 other cars nearby. Pix 11 has reviewed at least a dozen different camera angles that show various perspectives of the chase and what happened inside and outside the bodega. This video from 543 East 183rd Street picks up the last block of the hunt for Junior. Suspects identified as Jose Muniz in the white t-shirt, Jose Tavares dressed in black, and Danelle Fernandez wearing a green do-rag are walking or running with steely-eyed conviction. You can see a quick flash on the right in this camera angle. That's Junior trying to reach the bodega. The first suspect was only 4 seconds behind Junior, Tavares peering over the counter and doubling back outside to summon others. The suspect identified as Janaiki Martinez Estrella in a red hat, moving to a corner and tucking a huge knife under his red shirt. Inside, an irate Michael Sosa Reyes, in a black baseball hat and shirt, falsely tells the owner that Junior had attacked his grandmother, according to an investigative source. Sosa ends up leaving the shop. Just before an FDNY ambulance cruises slowly past the bodega, oblivious to what's happening inside. It is 19 seconds before Junior will be dragged to the sidewalk. It took at least 10 seconds to pull Junior away from the back counter, the panicked teen knocking over a potato chip stand as he struggled to stay inside. Camera 1 in the cereal aisle shows Junior desperately trying to grab the ATM machine before the owner and others wave the group outside. 2 hospital employees holding hands have just passed the front door when Junior is pulled outside to be murdered. Police say the frenzied attack took 20 seconds, starting with Muniz hacking at the teen with a machete and Elvin Garcia, a scarf over his face, plunging a knife into Junior 5 to 8 times. The lethal cut, police say, came from Martinez Estrella, seen pushing Junior toward the bodega's door when the mob was finished. 2 store employees jumped back from the doorway as a mortally wounded Junior stumbled to the counter, seeking help, the blood from the vicious neck wound spilling to the floor. An elderly customer waiting to buy chips and soda seems annoyed as he points Junior towards St. Barnabas Hospital a block away.